Hello, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. This is Dr. Nadine with Magnificence Mind, and I've been coming out to do little short tools to allow you to better manage your own energy field. Because when you manage you, then other people around you are able to manage themselves. So, one of the things that became apparent kind of sort of this weekend was it's really important for us to practice when it doesn't count. And the reason I say that is when you practice your tools, when the fire is not blasting, then when the fire does blast, you're more apt to lean on your tool versus, oh my God, I forgot that tool. So let's just do a recap of some of the things that you've learned. You've learned how to have a grounding cord on the main body. And that grounding cord, I recommend that you command it to be 3 times wider than anything you're going to let go of. The main purpose of a grounding cord is to siphon off, let go, release what is not you. And we're talking about thoughts that are not yours, emotions that are not yours, behaviors that are not yours. Again, it's a one-way trip down. The grounding cord attaches to your coccyx and goes all the way down to the center of the Earth Mother. She loves fertilizer. So when you give her some caca, she's like, hey, thank you so much. The other main tool is take a breath. So let's practice that right now. We're not in drama. We're not in trauma. Simply take a breath. Let's do that again. Take a breath. Hold it and let it out slowly. Hi, come on up and help if you want. The really amazing thing about when we take a breath is that it brings us into present time. We're no longer out in front of ourselves, behind ourselves. We're right here in this moment. So let's do that one more time. Take a breath. Inhale. Come on up. Come on up if you want to. We're videotaping. Yes, we're videoing. Do you want to be on video? Yes, everybody can hear you. This is Little Bear. He's given his opinion. So once we're grounded and we have that breath, so we're in present time, present moment, the other really amazing tools is to say hello to your roses. And the goal with the roses is you always want to be inside your roses. So remember, the rose is an arm's distance, about give or take 2-3 inches from your body. We want to take a rose and plant that rose about that far from you. If it's an animal, so for a kitty, I'm going to place his rose about half of a body length in front of him. We have a rose in front. We have a rose to the left side, we have a rose to the right side, a rose behind. So again, a whole like half a body length from the tip of the tail, above the body and below the body. All the animals I work with all know these roses. And I was introduced to a brand new horse the other day, about a week ago, and very chatty little boy. And one of the things he said was he knew how to ground, but he really liked the roses. That was a new tool for him, because instead of being out learning new people and being, oh my God, there's mares over here, geldings over here, stallion over here. Again, for any of the animals or for ourselves, we're only responsible for what's inside the roses. So if we're looking at Little Bear right here, from his front, here I'll have another rose. So this space right here, and this space right here, and above and below him, that's all he's got to worry about. That's all he has to manage. You, me, that's all we have to manage. But the goal is to practice be inside the rose. Always be, there we go, inside the rose. Always be inside the rose. Make sense? Say it with me. I'm inside the rose. So what happens to all the stuff on the outside of the rose? That's the movie. That's what you get to look at and observe and choose. Do you want to participate with it? Do you want to play with it? Do you want to walk around it? Do you want to have a complete detour and go down a different block, a different street? You don't have to jump into somebody else's trauma, right? Just it's not serving anywhere. So that's another recap of a tool. Hi. So one of the things we talked about the other day was to go shopping, go on an event with another rose. So let's say we had your 6 roses around you, but always have a rose that's halfway between you and whoever you're dealing with. So right now I have a rose halfway between Little Bear and I. If you're going to the dog park, have a rose halfway between your doggy and every single other doggy out there. And as the dogs run, the rose is moving all the time, but there's always a rose between this dog and that dog, you and another human. So in the house, we always have family time in the afternoons or the evenings before we go to bed. And it's really important because, lap time is like very highly guarded. And if Little Bear doesn't get on my lap first, he likes to cause problems until I put the roses up. And as soon as I put roses up, he doesn't care that Bella's already on my lap. He just finds his space. So they're very helpful to maintain behavior, to give them a safe place to be. So what was the purpose of making this video today is that we want to practice having our roses, practice saying hello to our roses, practice having a grounding cord, practice taking a breath when you're not in crisis mode, you're not in, oh my God mode. When we practice, when it doesn't count, we create a habit so that the first thing we do when something stressful comes along is we go, oh, let's widen our grounding cord. Let's say hello to my roses. Let's put a rose halfway between me and the other stuff. Okay? So one more thing to practice when it doesn't count, hi, thank you, bye-bye, is to create a rose. Give the rose the command to collect up energy and then shatter the rose. Remember that exercise? So I only have red roses in my office. But it doesn't matter. But this is just my example. So we want to imagine a rose. So we're going to create a rose. We're going to give the command to the rose. Collect up, let's say anxiety, uncomfortableness. Does that work? Doesn't matter the word, whatever the word is, the rose is going to do the work. Your job is to command the rose, hello, I command you to collect up all of the uncertainty, all of the doubt, all of the anxiety, all of the whatever the word is, out of my space, out of my mental body, my emotional body, my physical body. I want to have the rose collect that up all the way around me. And then the most important thing that we want to do is to shatter that rose, blow it up so that it comes down to the smallest particle called an atom antine particle. It cannot be divided anymore, right? It's at its smallest particle. And then all those little particles are going to go down the grounding cord. Where? To the Earth Mother. For why? Because she needs fertilizer to create something amazing. So that was my little tidbit for today. Say it with me. I'm going to practice when it doesn't count. Not that it doesn't matter. We're practicing the skill set when we're not under fire so that when we get a little overwhelmed or when we have too many tasks to do or when whatever, then we lean on our grounding cord. We lean on taking a breath. We lean on being behind our roses, inside of our roses. So if you would like to have more tools, because this is not really the right environment for me to teach you tools. I have a really wonderful class called Essential Energy Tools. The class is recorded, and I believe in the offering I have over 8 hours worth of work. It's so worth the time to do the work. And I will put a link below to Essential Energy Tools so you have that direct link. But I hope this was a value for you today. This is our Tuesday after Memorial Day. I trust you had a wonderful weekend. Until we meet again, everyone, have a great, great rest of May, great rest of your week. And what are you going to do? Say it with me out loud. I'm going to practice when it doesn't count. Have a great day, everybody.